Good morning. Hey, so I changed my coil more than most, I would assume. What I did want to show you is what I do, my routine when I take it off. I take it off, I bring it to the sink. Right, obviously I don't have it in my hand, I'm holding my phone. Right, I use this sprayer, hose end sprayer. I spray into here with the hose end sprayer, right? And then look, that much Dawn liquid. I put it on the end, okay? And then what I do is I re-thread it. And then take it back off and rinse it out. The Dawn cleans out everything and lubricates the plastic. So when I put it back on, I put a small dab of soap on there, and then I screw it back on. That way you can preserve the life of the threads. Hey guys, check it out. So got the 15-inch coil on. I'm running Beach 2, ground balance 0, volume 25, no threshold, 50 tones, accept reject to -9. I run recovery speed at 5 and FE2 at 6, FE at 6, same difference. I leave it right at factory setting what it comes out at. That's it, guys. That's my settings. I run all metal or no discrimination for the most part. And then I never touch this button ever. If it's got grunts in it and I want to dig it, I dig it. That's all I do. Anderson shaft, Equinox 800, T-Rex 8-inch shaft from Home Depot. Check out that sun. Spectacular beach. The slough is half the size. It was, see where the waves are breaking? That's how long it was today. So all this sand moved in. Now you've got like a 15-foot area instead of a 30-foot area. So tomorrow it's going to be completely different. And again, people ask me why I tell where I'm at. It's because I don't care, because tomorrow all this will be different. So when you come out tomorrow, there'll be new exposed stuff, and everything that was exposed tonight will be gone. So don't think that anybody can hunt out one beach, especially where I hunt right here in the wet sand. The white sand now, if you put 20 hunters up there, and there's a ton of people up there, so there's a lot of stuff up in the white sand. Hunt yourself out. Have a good time. It sounds like a whoop, 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 whoop. I don't know if that's deep or it just sounds like a crappy signal. Now it's -5 to 16, I just saw. Should be interesting. I just set the coil down over here to my left, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So I just remembered, it just took me a second to remember. Uh-oh. That a 6 out of the hole, 6-7, sounds like a can slaw 6-7 out of the hole. But it's good that I found it. But what I was going to tell you guys is, yeah, it's can slaw, see? But that's the same sound I had today that I thought was a freaking bracelet. So yeah, I'm not digging to the left far enough. I remembered this from the last time. Check that out. That's a gorgeous Florida sunset right there. And then 12, 13. Solid 13. I mean, it sounds fantastic. 13, 14 out of the hole. That's why it sounded so good. Nickel. It's like a whippy 1920 something, I don't know. Curious to see if it's sinker anyway. Plus, I don't know, I found that wave ring at the 20, and there's a lot of 20s that I'm starting to see other than just Lincolns, you know. So, even though this is a steep bank, see how this is a steep bank? And the steep bank leads to the top right there. The top right there that's actually all sanded in from there to there. So it's not really good to hunt that because you won't be able to get to any targets there. But the tide changed this a little bit. It'll wash in and out. Like any jewelry that was stuck right here will wash to here. Any coins that was stuck right here will wash to here, to this jewelry line. So if you see what I've done, you see the pattern where I've come up a little bit just to check this jewelry line right here. And the first time I really had anything was right here. It's most likely a dime. And you see how it's just a surface dime? So, oh no, pinpointer's gonna suck. I like having a pinpointer. Here, let's send it down in there. Especially with little dimes. There it is. So, yeah, with it being that shallow, it's exactly what I just said. So it got washed down from, 6 feet above it and then just got buried in a little bit of that shell. So this shell line is the jewelry line. So any chains and all that stuff sit right in that jewelry line. And this Equinox kills the small studs, little stud earrings. 5 today, the cancel off 5 today. I should bring you along, but it looks like it's cancel off, so. I mean, that's what I expect every single 5 to always be, a piece of cancel off. A really nice clean 15. Oh, I hit the bottom of something. It sounded like I hit the bottom of something. I love this lighting right now. It's like a 14, 15 with a grunt. This coil's so big, you got to remember that if there's anything near it. Solid 13 out of the hole. Huh. That's what I mean right there, guys. It was a 16 with a grunt. And if there's anything near it at all, it's going to give you some sort of false reading. You need to really dig or go around it a couple times. If it's got any sort of positive in it at all, then it's just not like an all negative grunt. You better be checking it out, especially with this big coil. There could be a lot of stuff going on. Seriously, there's like grunting going on all around it, but I picked out a 19 solid. I'm almost going to need the lamp in a minute. Lincoln. Like, listen to that. I mean, it's like, I mean, it's bad. So, you know, keep an eye when you get into a target area where, listen, if your recovery speed's 5 and you hear a dut, you better wait, right? So remember, the dut means you need to slow down a little. And that's why I said sometimes when you go dut, and if you don't have the grunts on and you don't know and you're still swinging fast, you went dut right over a gold ring. So the reason I leave the sound on, all the sound on and all the way up. Guys, so I'm just sitting here editing tonight's video and realized that I just found a whole bunch of pennies. Some can slaw. I knew that I didn't really find anything for the night, but I pretty much just go through an explanation of somebody dropped a lot of pennies in the slough. I don't know if they knew that I was there and they didn't want me there. I don't know. I've heard rumors about people dropping pennies behind themselves or whatever. The Equinox pennies are pretty much 2021. Yeah, I did find the wave ring at 20. Just leave the 20s. There's no silver ring that's going to be worth anything. I did hear a couple stories about some gold coming in at 20 or higher than 20. So I'm sitting here, realize that I'm at about 11 minutes. That's about when half you guys drop off anyway. So what I will do from this point on is give you a couple things that I've been doing, kind of like a little bit of a vlog, hence the camera on my chest. I'm gonna go mow the lawn. I'll do a little quick zip through of me mowing the lawn, and then I'll tell you about my channel and a couple other things. So this content here is for the people that watch past 11 minutes, 17 seconds, or 12 minutes. So I love you guys, especially because you're watching all my content and you're watching me because you care about me and not just metal detecting, because my channel will and I want to be part of a motivational for you guys as well, because I've been lying to myself, and I told you guys I'm the guy that exposes the lies to yourself, and I'm exposing some lies to myself, like working out. I don't like working out. I don't like having to work out to stay in shape. I like to eat. So there's a few things that I'm exposing to myself as I'm telling you guys. So I've been using the gym as an excuse. I don't have a gym membership. That's not an excuse to not stay in shape, because you can do push-ups, you can do sit-ups, you can do proper eating and everything else on your own without needing a gym membership. So I have also used a date in mind that I've got coming up that I'll be able to recall instantly, like 9/11. I quit smoking cigarettes. Nobody ever forgets 9/11. So I'm going to use a specific date, which is tomorrow. No more excuses after tomorrow, that I'll remember instantly and be able to recall when I tell the story about when I started working out. So I'm going to include a picture right here. Of me. When I moved to Florida, I was pretty huge. I was 242 or almost 250. And then within a month, I lost 40 pounds. Within 5 weeks, I lost 40 pounds. And it was me preparing for Highlight. So I've got about a month before I need to play in a tournament, Highlight again. And I need to get back ripped, kind of in shape to play this tournament. So tomorrow's the day that I start working out and I stop with lies to myself of why I am or am not. So I'm glad you guys are watching this far, and if I can motivate you to do things that you've said you wanted to do, because all this came from a guy today, told me he wanted to start a channel. And I hear people all the time, oh, if I had a GoPro, I'd start a channel. Well, you got a phone. All the phones today from the 5 generation, so Apple 5s and Samsung 5s, anything from that point on, have cameras that are good enough to put out video on YouTube. So don't use camera as your excuse for not making your YouTube channel. So this person said he wanted to create a cooking channel. He's a good contractor, funny guy, and he wants to create a cooking channel. So now he's got multiple assets there for content, because he could record himself changing out carpet and putting tile down, or a whole bunch of other things that he could be doing, putting content down. Today I'm gonna mow the lawn, right? I don't care if you guys want, but this is what I have to do today, so I'm gonna add a little quick clip of me mowing the lawn. So I'll also include what I've been doing with my channel, so come back and stay with me. Guys, so check it out. When I get home, I just dump my fines bag out. Generally, it's been washed off already from the water, the surf, or whatever, but if it hasn't, I take a hose and sprayer and spray it into my bag and wash off my fines. Then I just flip it out and then organize it like everybody else organizes their fines. But here's the last 2 days, guys. Watch. So here's the day before last, you know, and then here's last night's fines. Here, let me pull my socks out of there. Hang on. So I'll combine the two fine days of fines. And last night I went to a beach recommended by somebody. And the beach, I don't know if he knows the beach or not, but I went there just because it's his recommendation. And the beach is typically huge. It's Indian Rocks Beach is where I went. And so with the beach being so long and huge, people sit like everywhere. It's never really crowded in one spot except for in front of maybe the public access on 14th. So there's really no, you know, concentration of targets. It's like a long, expansive beach per se. So here would be my find. I don't know, I'm guessing that that's some sort of bracelet or something under that. I have no idea. Maybe another chain from a fan. I don't know. Here's a what's it. Found that. Most likely a penny. And looks like I found another pop pipe, maybe. Somebody used that as a pop pipe. And that's it, guys. So, you know, I didn't find anything. Oh, I did find this. Oh no, I guess it wasn't a ring. You know what that is? That's from keys. Somebody had their keys on there. But here's 2 days worth of work. 2 days. So don't think metal detecting's all glamour. You know, I find gold every single time I go out. I don't. I just narrow it down to, you know, when the beach is open, I do go find the gold because I know where to go. But now it's all humped in, sanded in. You got to put in your work. So, all right, guys, I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, we're ready to go. So, yeah, it's just gonna be like a walk behind view. Here goes. Let's see if we can fire this bad boy up. Oh yeah. Something like that. Guys, if you got allergies, I promise you wouldn't be able to mow these lawns. Whew, my eyes are burning. I don't even have allergies. For reals. Derek, the repair specialist. I should come over here and fix her gate for her. All right, that's 2 down. I'm gonna go grab another water, decide whether I want to do the front grass or not. It hasn't rained in a while, so if you mow it in Florida, like, you can really damage. Like, this backyard will pretty much die for the most part, except for the rest of the weeds, which doesn't bother me. But yeah, check that out. Lawn 1, lawn 2. What? And yeah, I'll probably go in and grab a water and finish it up. Guys, so when I'm in the office, I generally have the iPad going. I'm trying to play somebody's video. That way I can get, I don't know, some ideas of what everybody else is doing. It's hard for me not to, watch other people's content or other channels, just so that, some of my followers, I really want to see what their channels are doing. I want to be able to go over and subscribe to their channel and watch their content and then comment. But all you guys know how long this stuff takes. So I'll sit here, I'll respond to my Facebook, I'll be trying to like multitask kind of deal, right? So this is somebody I watch. It's Brad from Green Mountain Metal Detecting. I'm going to go into a few things that I like about some people. Brad, he's just amazing. Obviously, Green Mountain, I'm a Green Mountain boy, right? I'm a Vermonter. So just watching, the content of him being in Vermont, makes me homesick. So that's part of the allure for me for, watching Brad. Plus, he does all his content, guys. He does, all his music production. If you watch him, he puts everything together. He edits his own videos. He does everything. And now he's starting these really cool vlogs. And it's kind of similar to what I want to do. He's living the life, and it's just amazing. I love Brad. There's a few other channels that I'm just gonna drop in every now and then to let you guys know what I watch when I do watch videos. I did want to show you something. If you hang on 1 second, I'll show it to you. I also watch Graham. So if you guys aren't familiar with Graham, go over and subscribe to his channel. He pretty much is a YouTube guru, genius. He's a life guru. He'll tell you how to do stuff. He really helps you with your channel if you want to grow your channel. And from the beginning, he's been showing his channel with complete transparency. Like from zero, how much money, he tells everything. So if you guys have any ideas or want to know what YouTubers make or can possibly make, go check out Graham. He is amazing, for real. So I'll be right back, hang on. So here's what I'm gonna do with you guys. I'm also gonna be transparent with what I make, because you guys know that I'm developing a channel for a living. And I'm completely broke right now. So there's no, hey, I'm a millionaire guy that's developing a channel and has all these, all this money to throw at a channel. 3 days, I've made $19.40, so that's what, $7 a day almost. $6 something a day, just barely. So $6 a day to start, 6 times 30, that's gonna be $200 a month off the revenue from my channel. So I'm not gonna hide anything from you guys. I'm gonna show this my entire way. So stay with me during this process, and then I'll show you some other ways of revenue generating from your channel that I'll also show you how to do. One note, I just monetized 94 videos, guys, right? So I have well over 4,000 hours that you needed to monetize your channel when you hit your 1,000 subscribers. And the reason I was able to achieve the 4,000 hours is because I put up a video every day. It's not easy to get to 4,000 hours if you're putting up a video every other week or every week. You need to figure out, if you're getting 300 views per video, how many videos you need to put up to monetize your channel, right? So if that's one every day, every other day, every third day, whatever it is, you need to figure that out. YouTube is not easy to do and meet their requirements. So don't think it's just like, oh, bam, you turn on a channel and you start making money. You don't. And when I monetized this, I was able to monetize and turn on the monetization of 94 videos that I've created so far, right? I'm up to 97 now. I've got one in backlog. I'll have 100 videos here that I'm going to be able to monetize. And then it just starts, getting better from there as you keep creating content, because this is the important part. Create content that people watch, and then they want to come back and see your channel. So that's the beginning. Work hard, create content.